Hello and welcome back to Rare Intuitive Gems. Before I get started, I'm going to do a really quick prayer. God, angels, ancestors, and guides, please guide me into the collective's energy, only helping me guide them for their highest good and their highest good. Only remove me and allow me to be the pure channel for the white light. Archangel Michael, come in and protect me as I channel these messages. Archangel Raphael, protect the hearts of all involved. Archangel Metatron, give me as well as the collective clarity. Ashe. So, my stand has broken. So until I get me a new stand, a new ring light, then I'm going to compromise in the best way I can while still providing you guys readings. So let's just jump right into it. I want to tell everybody thank you guys so much for all of your cooperation. Thank you for all of your patience. Thank you for your return, the people that are returning, and thank you for those that are new and coming in. So overall energy is there's a need for balance and understanding the balance of this could be balance in your life, like your work and home life. This could be balance in your spirituality and your work life. You know where it fits, but there is something that's going on inside of you that, and this could be a balance of like your feminine energy, which is allowing things to come to you and doing the actions. So like not doing too much. So if you working towards whatever it is, but at the same time you're not putting in so much effort that you are exhausted and you're not able to enjoy when it comes in, or you're not allowing room for spirit to kind of make things happen. That could be going on. But there's an area in your life that's imbalanced and it's making you kind of isolate and be sad. But spirit wants you to know that there's a need for you to kind of master that internal energy on what's going on the inside, what's making you feel the way that you do, what's putting you there, as well as not engaging your heart in a sense of spirit, give me exactly how you want me to word this. So not engaging yourself where you're stepping into more masculine or and less feminine, or you're just observing, like you are always daydreaming and not doing the work that's needed. Like I'm seeing this in so many different ways. So that's why I asked for clarity of how spirit wants me to say it, but I'm getting like each thing that I'm saying, it's going to resonate with somebody that's watching this. There is so much that is imbalanced in our lives individually, and it's forcing us or has forced us to be in a place of isolation. And I say us because I've been in these situations before where I was so sad or I was so much focused on bringing in love or working for whatever it is that my children needed, or what I felt like they deserved, or what it was that I wanted for my life to look like, that I kind of put other things on the back burner. And not necessarily, and what I mean by that is I isolated. Like I wasn't able to see myself or my progress, or even see how me being imbalanced and me not observing myself for like truly what I'm doing and giving myself like the pats on the back that I needed, that it was creating some type of frustrations within me, although I was on top of the situation. Like realizing that those hollow victories, those things that distracted me, I allowed them to, instead of realizing that whatever these frustrations were, or wherever I was imbalanced, or wherever there was a distraction that came in to make me sad or even make me feel as if I needed to isolate, those situations were indicators of there's something else that's going on. There's something that's coming together. There's something that there's a higher level of need for this, not just what I'm seeing right now. There's Spirit wants you to know that that balancing act is oftentimes overlooked, because the way that we show up in the world when our intentions are pure and are, you know how sometimes we go through the world, we go through life and we're just going, right? Bills got to get paid, and I keep hearing like, and I'm seeing like autopilot. I'm seeing someone in a cockpit, and I'm seeing them kind of push the lever where it's on autopilot, where you're just going through the motions. So you go to work every day, you wake up, you feed your kids if you feed them, if you take them to school, you take them to school. You are doing the things that and then on Sunday you go to church, or even if you don't go to church, then if you wake up or before you go to bed, if you pray, like whatever it is that you do on a routine basis. And it's like you are getting to a place where you're observing yourself and you're getting sad and you're starting to isolate, because you're like, oh my God, like this, I am not where I want to be. This is not the way that I want my life to be. This is not. But at the same time, you're continuously doing it instead of putting in like a little bit of action to change it, for it to balance out. So that'll look like for me, I was on airplane mode for a while. I was just doing what I needed to do. And then all of a sudden, I did one thing. And then that one thing kind of pulled me out of, because now I got to do something else. So whatever it is, for everybody is going to be different. For me, it was something small, but like I changed up my daily routine. But sometimes it doesn't take, you don't have, instead of, and like I said, it could be where you're about to leave out the door and you usually do, like grab your keys, yelling at the kids. If you have children, telling them come on. If not, then but it's the way that you do it, just to change it up a little bit. So if it's even something as small as the music you listen to, what you allow for your children to indulge in, like whatever those, like I said, it can start off very small, but there's a need for you to realize that one action is going to change that wheel of fortune so fast. It's going to elevate you. It's going to end or complete a cycle but it's what you need to do. So it could be where oftentimes you don't say nothing about something that makes you uncomfortable or what you know. And then you just allow it. You just allow it. You just allow it. And then when you speak up, and then everything changes. That could be it. But I mean, I don't know what it could be for you, but it could be something simple as you changing the music that you listen to on your way to work, or when you had the children around, or it could be something of you speaking up and speaking out for yourself. But whatever it is in your life that is getting you to a place of sadness and making you kind of isolate yourself, or you view yourself and you're not the person that you are when you're balanced. So if you are a very joyful person, you are very productive, you're able to kind of ride the waves of the moon cycles, where how they affect you. So sometimes, when it's a certain way, you could feel that right now I ain't in the mood, and you don't get irritated and frustrated about it. You just kind of are able to express it to everybody around you, and then you kind of distance yourself, and then you right back at it. But that balance of knowing who you are enough to kind of make these adjustments, it's a need for you to observe yourself when you're imbalanced. Because if you're on airplane mode, and if you are needing to observe yourself, then there is a need for you to realize that you're on top of it. You're on top of the things that are frustrating you. You're on top of the things that are distracting you, because you're taking that time to realize what they are. And you're not engaging your chakras in a way where the new can't come in, or whatever it is that you've been seeking, or everything that you've been wanting to bring into your life to balance your life, it can come together. I'm hearing seamlessly. I'm seeing my daughter so that could be something significant. Something about sewing or putting something together, tearing something up to create something beautiful that could be going on. The Holy Spirit is leading you right now at this time. You are being guided. You have a gut intuition of something should be greater than this. I should be living something different. This is something, or this is what I expect. But your expectations are not too far-fetched. Like, it's coming together. It's coming together sooner than you realize. The number 3 is very significant. It's your stability is what you're missing. Like, to remain stable when all of this is going on. And I'm getting more so of emotions, as well as balancing your spiritual life, or who you are spiritually, as well as like what you have to do practically every day. And understanding that 14 is very significant. The number 14 is very, very significant. It's reduced to the number 5, so change. There's a change that's coming in. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit wants you to know that they see the good in you. And God is thankful for all that you have done and that you continue to do. Keep shining and strengthening your bond. It seems like this is a read to kind of give you that pat on the back to let you know that everything is happening. It's all coming together. Like, don't worry, you've mastered what you need to master. You're doing what you need to do. Well deserved rewards are coming in. So keep choosing the battle. Keep wisely choosing the battles that you need to fight and those that you need to give to your spirit team, because everything is not meant for you to handle. Some things, sometimes it means that you need to sit back and don't say nothing. Sometimes that's what it's needed. Excuse me. You may have an issue with your throat chakra, where when you're expressing yourself, you're having a difficult time saying it. I'm gonna tell you the way I tell my children. Say it anyway with a quivering voice and tears in your eyes. If it's difficult, say it anyway. Because right now, what you have wanted or what you have dreamt or what you've been trying to manifest, it's coming together. It's coming together way faster than you realize. There's just a need for you to kind of confront that inner child when it comes down to those connections, the connections you have in your life, as well as the temporary pleasures that you receive. So, oh God, okay, Spirit, I'm trying to, because the way that I just got it, okay, I don't want to say it this way, but this is what I'm getting. It's like the temporary pleasure. So you stand with somebody because certain areas are good, but you're not happy there, or you are dealing like, or you're sad, so you end up and you go out and go shopping. Like those temporary or those right now satisfactions, instead of saving the money to do whatever it is that you know you need to do. There's a need for you to get to a place of confronting and mastering that energy. Also, anything else, Spirit, God, I'm hearing that song, been around the world and yeah. It's like, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm kind of going around the world when it comes down to this energy. And maybe this is why Spirit wants you to be here, to kind of give you that understanding that the world card is speaking of like new beginnings. So I have a read, I think that's called The World. That read may be significant, but how I'm seeing it is like you've been through and you've done so much, and there could be a energy of like you not realizing or not thinking that your spirit team sees the work that you've been doing, and you may feel like you're not gonna get the rewards, but it's like this read was that signature of, yeah, I've seen everything that you've been doing. You will get yours. Don't ever worry. Something is happening fast. I mean, like, I'm getting like lightning speed fast. Like, I'm hearing make you a celebrity overnight. So that could be significant. But there's something that it's not an overnight thing. You've been preparing for this. This is something that you've been preparing for. This didn't start yesterday. Like, this is something that's been going on for a while. But whatever the delays are, whatever it is that you've been kind of separated from, it happened for a reason. It's because you're going to have other choices. You're going to realize your other choices. And you're going to realize where you need to be, something needs to be put to an end, or where something needs to be put to an end. But their spirit also wants you to have more confidence in the things that you don't see, the unknown. I'm hearing that song again. Been around the world and yeah. Anything else? If you looking for love, and it's just one person that you know that you are happy with, and you kind of deceiving yourself to kind of be with other people just so to make other people happy, but you're miserable, something needs to be put to rest. And go after the good thing that you want. Let go of your emotion. Let go of the emotions that's connected to this. I'm also getting that where other people were deceiving you emotionally, where they were trying to con you or try to make you think that they were out for you emotionally, their karma, they're about to get karma, and you cannot do anything but see it. I'm seeing this on a massive scale where you see people or you meet people, and let's say that this person you went to school with, right? And then you go to your 10-year reunion or your 20-year reunion, 15 or whatever, 30, whatever, 40-year reunion, and you realize that this person looks bad. I mean, life has you all around. See, or somebody does you wrong and or they're deceiving you emotionally, and then all of a sudden they have situations in their family where they have people that kind of co-signed they BS, or even just people that they hold near and dear. Now all of a sudden they looking bad, or they down and out. Sometimes karma don't necessarily hit you. It'll hit people that you love, and that's why you got to be real careful on your intentions or how you do things. But I'm getting an energy of I don't have to tell you guys that it's other people that I guess there's some people that are watching me, and their intentions weren't all accurate, or they were trying to emotionally deceive where they thought they were getting over. I'm hearing getting one up, or they got one up on you. They feel like they got one up on you, but what's really going on is they're weighing themselves down. They're weighing their family down because of what they are doing. Because when you come out of the cold, when things are balanced, when karma does what it does and justice is served, it is going to, it's going to be obvious that who is doing what, who been putting in the work where. Thank you, Spirit. Anything else? People are going to be able to see who's really been able to move forward, and where other people have been showing up. I'm seeing it somebody showing up with all of these different options, but the options are all of them. It's I'm hearing you getting pennies on a dime, but what's really messed up is it's not maybe it is about the money, but how I'm seeing this is it's deception, and somebody is realizing they lost more than they gained because of their actions. But what's happening is they need to realize that so they can get stronger within themselves, so they can stop deceiving, and they can stop being in a lower energy of detaching emotionally, where they're not able to be who they need to be and make the collaborations or get into relationships that'll be beneficial and based off of truth, where you ain't gotta hide and sneak around and do certain stuff, but you're actually able to kind of celebrate. You're actually collabing with people, and it's bringing happiness, it's bringing joyfulness or a brightness, something very new, bringing new ideas, bringing everything and all new. I'm hearing that song again. Been around the world and yeah. So you've been through a lot. Somebody has been through a lot. The tower keep coming out. Like when I say keep coming out, like it ain't set still yet. It's steady coming out. It's significant. There's something that's going to happen soon, or there's a realization that's going to happen. But I'm getting the energy of, because when I see the tower, I don't necessarily think something like extremely the worst, but I look at the tower as God gave you some signs and told you like this needs to go on, or this, you know, like sometimes you need to stay in certain positions or stay certain doing certain things, or sometimes spirit tells you to go, sometimes spirit tells you to move this way or move that way, dodge this, dodge that. The tower for me is like, all right, I done told you, so now I gotta make it where you can't do nothing but listen to me. So for example, if this is a person that you supposed to be with, and then all of a sudden, like the first time you guys are intimate, now you pregnant. Or on the flip side, this person has shown you that who they truly are, and you've given them the benefit of the doubt over and over and over again. And because you've given them the benefit of the doubt, spirit has steady told you like, hey, you see them, you steady nourishing this, hey, you see them. And then all of a sudden, spirit makes them do something to you that, or do something that you like, oh no, we good. We good. That's what the tower is for me. So it's one of those like a realization like that. So that's what's going on, and it's coming in, it's happening that way so it can bring balance into your life, so things can be more harmonious for your stability. And it's moving out like whatever these frustrations that you have, some things that you kind of spoke out to spirit about. You're about to have the victory. You're about to have the victory. Thank you, spirit. You're about to have the victory. Just stay in hermit mode, Keep wherever you feel like you need to restrict your energy, or whoever you feel like you need to restrict from. But also still listening to the guidance of your gut, or the Holy Spirit, or whatever you want to call it. I feel like same thing, different name. But also continue to be soft. Nurture yourself and the connections that are important to you. Because I could feel like, I see that this is like heavy. Like this is heavy because it's been so many delays. It's like one delay after another. But there's going to be a message that's going to come in, and it's going to show you what you've been dealing with, and how you've needed to be, or how this had to happen for you to be where you needed to be. Thank you, Spirit, for you to get the justice that you deserve. And I'm getting like justice could be you needing let's say, I'm going to say this simple. You needing $20, you don't have it, and then all of a sudden you receive it. That could be justice. Or you receiving information about a person, that could be justice. Things just falling into place or working out for you to be able to do something, whatever that something is, whatever it was that was weighing you down, that's going to, is going to bring that, whatever it is, going to bring you out of that sadness and that isolation that we were talking about earlier. That could be your justice. For each and every person is going to be a little different, but that's what it is. I want to tell you guys thank you so much, because I'm gonna be honest, I really want to keep reading, but I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna tell you guys thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, subscribes, donations. Keep taking the leaps of faith, because it's bringing you back to your bringing you back balanced in areas where you know that you need to be balanced in. Until next time, everybody, namaste and blessings to you and yours.